complete today, plus extra, guys. I'm very excited. So for a Tuesday morning, he's bright, he's beautiful, he's bald. He's Chef Jeff 3000.
Ooh, I love you 3000. I haven't been described that way in a long time, actually. Thank you very much.
It's all right.
I'm still giving you the side eye, but it's all right.
You know you love me.
Well,
The love is real.
That
in
is
this
true.
studio.
That is
Okay, enough.
And
Thank you.
speaking of love, the guy who likes to butt in, but we love him for that. Oris. Catch Oris.
Yeah, Oris is in the house. Watch it. Oh, anyway.
Oh, wow.
Good morning, ladies.
Okay, good morning, Oris. I feel like that was a pointed commentary pointed at
Yes.
somebody, but I don't know who.
No further comment.
Can't have been me.
No
And
further
like I
comment.
said, it's all love. We were literally talking about how much we missed each other, and then he comes in with this. Oris, I don't know what to do with you
To
sometimes.
the left.
And joining us as a crew member for a Tuesday morning, you've just been listening to her beautiful track. Hold on, it was you first that I played, yes. And we've got Cill in the studio. Hi, Cill, how are you?
Hi, Chef Liz. Nice to meet you.
Oh wow. Okay, there we go.
It's nice to meet you, Alicia.
I'll be.
Just say what the- She has declared war.
Wait.
Wow. Even before we begin.
Cill, I love you.
That was a mistake.
No,
Oh, wow.
That was
Wrong
your-
move, wrong move.
that was your true spirit coming out, and it is perfect. My soulmate has just entered the studio. Hey.
Say girl power.
We about to be savage.
Oh, it's about to be real. And of course, speaking about real, we've got you. We are streaming live right now up on YouTube, hiyoutube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. Leave your comments, your questions, your wows, your reactions, your emojis up on that live stream. And just leave your comments and we'll be able to read it out. Send your WhatsApp messages in to 0809 444 981. Did you get that? 0809 444 981. And tweet at us at smooth981FM. If you tag us on Twitter, we'll read it out. That is how it goes. So, after all of this talking, it's time to get to some of the music. So you heard a little bit of You First, because we're going to be talking about Cill's new EP, which is something silly. And I love that play on words, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's get to one of the tracks that we'll be discussing amongst, the rest of them. This one is Gold. So we'll play you a little snippet, come in with some more of You First, and then we'll get to talking. All right, people, this is where I swan off and leave the Grapevine crew to
Oh,
Grapevine.
At some point in time, do you want to pitch this in? I know, Cristobal. Post video day.
Okay.
she's really going away.
Yes, I really should have.
Oh, wow. I'm in trouble. I should have presented you first.
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna press this button here. And
People,
that
this is
button
how
there.
Julius Caesar felt. It was like, I just disappeared for a second and y'all came back and stabbed me a billion times and sat in my throne.
You are guest.
Actually, I kind of like this. Oh, I get to be savage for once. None of this, oh God, let's be nice. Are you ready?
I am.
You've never seen Chappelle Unleashed before.
Actually, I've never had one.
Chappelle has to be the moderator.
Yeah.
By the way, you may have to hold me back. Okay, fine. Let's swap. That would have been a nice fantasy.
Unfortunately, they have to pay you a salary. so you have to be
Unfortunately.
nice. Unfortunate salaries. Who needs those?
All right. Ah. Ooh. I see the picture you used for Grapevine. Absolutely nothing. Studio. Still started laughing because somebody was trying to murder her song. I don't know who it was.
It
Was it
wasn't bad,
Chopin? It wasn't
actually.
Chopin. It was somebody.
Mm.
But that's what happens when you sing a good song and then somebody tries to sing along with you.
Oh, thank you.
It kind of works sometimes, but we'll leave it to the actual
I'm
experts.
looking at
Chef Jeff.
I'm looking at Chef
I feel
Jeff.
like he has comments because his eyes are doing a lot of talking.
Oh, savage.
Okay, so real quick, let me tell you, we played what you just listened to was a snippet from You First. If you've been listening from before Grapevine, you heard the full track. And before You First, played you a little of Goal, and I'll be playing that after the show ends so that you can, get the full effect. Okay, so there you go. Let's get
I
to
like
talking.
full effect.
Yeah, the full effect.
I like the
Yeah.
pun you did with You First as well. It was unintentional, but
It was
you did play You
unintentional.
First because it was You First.
Completely unintentional. But I will take what I can get. Thank you. All right, I open up the floor to the
Well,
Grapevine
this
crew.
is Cill's second time on the show from Quite Right. I see, this person, I should not say it too loud
This is
on
your
the show.
fault.
Here we go,
I
here we
remember
go.
these things. So, it's really, this is the first time in person hearing this, to be honest. Like, it's just really, production here, they have a habit, like 9 out of 10 times, they pick maybe not the standout tracks from the album when you're doing an album review and put it out there. But now here's the thing about this, all right, is that even with this not being the standout track, the tracks that we've heard from the album, all right, they're still fantastic.
You know what we're
That's
trying
the
to
thing.
do? You know what we're trying to do? We're trying to tell you, hello, this is what happens, on the other side.
Yeah.
And if it's that strong, or stop
Look
looking at
Okay,
Chopin.
all right, Chopin. Still give me the side eye there.
I'm not production. I don't know what I'm trying to stand up
As
for.
we
them.
say in
Moving on.
French, Yimu. Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah, but I mean, I do love the writing that goes into this. I love how basically you can't really detect an altitude thing, but then we know historically speaking anyway that vocally speaking your performances are great. You'll be able to carry your voice, or the enunciation is really really there in everything you're doing. So give us the background between You First? When was this written? What's the story with this one?
I think you First is it one of the oldest songs that I have on that EP? I'm not sure, but I remember writing it in 2019.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yes. I was in a studio waiting for a producer to go and get petrol, and they were taking so long. I decided to start writing. I was
Wow.
writing
I mean,
with my guitar. And then I just recorded it, and then later I met the producer Case and we worked on it. I think we met
This is the
in
problem with
2020.
people with talent. They'll be
Yeah.
saying stuff like, I was just waiting for someone to get petrol, then I went
exactly.
to
And then I
write
wrote
a
the
song.
song.
That's why I said late in the
Oh.
afternoon. I think that's
Wow.
what inspired the first line, late in the afternoon.
Okay.
Wow.
Alice, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I think I'm more interested in talking about the album. That's like
Okay.
That's a body of work. And of course Jeff is right. I don't know why. Production is always putting out the rather average songs on the show. Terrible. Anyway. But yes, I think You First is quite good. But I think the actual standout is a song called Obodo. That's my belief about this, by the way.
You've been on this matter since before the
Agreed.
Grapevine.
Yes,
Agreed.
exactly, yes. So,
Agreed.
yes, so I think, yes, Obodo is the actual standout track, and it would have been great if somebody had decided to put it on.
I'm just
Anyway.
front of
They're
the
really
house.
dragging.
But here's something.
Yeah,
I
Lakumi.
noticed. Here's something I noticed. It looks to me like this is a law-focused EP, I believe, but somehow it begins and ends with not quite happy endings. I don't know how to. I think that's the best way to put it. I think the first
Yeah.
song is pretty much like the character. Let's not say Cill herself. is begging for love in a way, like permit me to
Yeah.
be the person. And at the end, Tasarata, which is an older song, but I think this is the which is on this particular EP,
Yes.
actually also ends with the idea of like, this would be good if we could get together, but I understand that I am not the one. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself like,
Why?
this is a little bit dark for a romantic album. So tell
It's
me
a
about
nice
that.
conclusion.
Actually.
It's a
Yeah.
nice conclusion.
Actually, it was deliberate. Like I wanted to almost start and end like in the same feel.
Same, okay.
Yeah. So the whole story behind the EP is growing up. The whole bittersweet experience
Oh,
of growing
cool.
up. Yeah. So like in between you have like you have songs about how life can be tough and how you should deal with life. So in between there's that, but there's love like wrapping everything. Like the love is like the wrap of the whole like the rapper.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it's
love.
not exactly
yeah,
love.
it's not. Yeah,
There's
it's not
still
optimistic.
love.
It feels to me like a
But
cynical
it's
view of
realistic.
romance. It is
It's
actually
realistic
true, you know.
love, like yeah. And then there's you first.
Which, by the way, I love because I'm a little tired of all the Hollywood romance love that we get. Sometimes you need a darker kind of love.
No,
but
I have absolutely
depressed
nothing with
kind
that.
Like
of
it didn't work
I would
out.
just-
Here's what the story is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But I'm just surprised that look, I don't think it's a thing. I don't think Nigerian music is in love with, let's say, the word tragedy. Our music is very happy, so to speak. So to have like an album where it looks like beginning and end and not quite the most optimistic view of love seems to me to be quite important. So that what I'm saying is an important EP actually for lovers out there. You know, it doesn't paint the greatest picture about your love life, but I think that
It's honest.
it's real. Exactly. Yes, that's the
It's
word.
honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very honest. Yes, and I think that's an incredibly good thing. And also, yes, the writing too is actually quite like
it
Jeff
really
mentioned
is.
earlier.
It really is.
It's
You
really
know, the
quite
thing
strong.
is
So
that
did you write all of the songs yourself?
Yes, I actually wrote every single song.
That is impressive.
Wow.
She's a poet.
You know, my
She's a
God.
poet. She is a poet. actually.
honestly speaking, yeah, you know, because the thing is, when I heard the second track, I was like, you know what, this is giving me Johnny Joe vibes right now. And if she tells me that he helped to write it, I'm gonna be credit.
No,
But if she
it's
tells me
actually the
that
other
she
way
wrote it
around.
herself,
I wrote
then
I wrote
fantastic.
songs on Johnny Joe's.
Yes, I know you did.
Oh, you did.
I remember that too as well.
Yeah,
I remember that too as well. But the thing is, what I love is that you Something Silly was a perfect title. You had so many moments of like trying to pick one to shine, like something silly, just being silly.
Yeah.
But something silly is what you went with. But I mean, like it's a phenomenal title for the actual name of the artist itself as well. Your writing, I don't know how you do it, but it's complicated.
Yeah, but I'm interested in.
Oh, speaking
It
of,
really
hold on
is.
one second.
Alright.
Before, hold that thought, Oris.
I
Just
will.
hold it.
Alright,
Hold
I
it.
will.
We got this one in from Tyre, who says again, the Nigerian situation of fuel is inspiring Cill songs. And apparently, the word of the day is wordplay because he says her pen game is like a decimal on point.
Ooh.
Gang, gang, gang,
Guys,
gang.
chop
Okay.
knuckle.
Oh yes,
Alright, so
yes.
back to
I
your-
wanted to ask. Your real name is Choma, right?
Yeah.
And
No!
yeah, exactly. Yes, we have to come to it. So,
How do I?
so I hear
keep
Choma, I
remember
hear
that?
Seal, I hear Silly. So give me that story.
Well, there's no connection actually.
Alright.
Choma is Choma. Cill is a name that I got randomly from a dream. Like I have
What?
those very interesting dreams where I get
Okay.
inspiration.
Okay.
Something
Okay.
silly also was like it was like a morning inspiration. You know, you wake up in the morning and your inspirational
No,
level-
only for people that actually have talents.
No, I get it. I
Yeah,
mean,
I just
I'm
wake up
Jeff
and I
and
have
I'm Chef
ideas.
Jeff. You know, like they're not the same, but you know, it's the
Exactly.
same.
Can you just look at this guy?
Exactly.
Please shift.
Not at
Oh
all.
no,
not
but
at
so
all.
talk
And then
about
the
that
title.
dream, the initial
The
dream,
dream.
the Seal dream.
I'm real
interested
interested in your
yeah.
dreams.
This was a long time.
Okay.
I think that was 2014 or 2015. I just woke up and funny enough, I can't remember the dream. The only thing I remember was it was as though someone was calling me that name, and I
Sure.
thought it was very cool. And there was nobody else answering.
Was
the
the
name.
spelling also in your dream?
No, the spelling was different actually.
Okay.
So back then, I actually did the research. It's such a complicated.
Tell me the complicated.
Go ahead.
So there's something in geography called dikes and sills.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's basically the sill, like from that sill,
Oh,
like the
S,
uniqueness.
that's S-I-L.
Yeah. So I decided
Mm-hmm.
to maybe that's where I decided to use my initial.
Geometry.
Yeah, like see
That's
Like-
incredible. So there's
Like
dreams,
the
there's geography,
uniqueness.
there's wordplay.
the
I-
uniqueness.
I get that. That's what I do with my company name as well. To be honest, yeah.
This is such interesting stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm real interested. What else has come to you in your dreams? I'm
Songs.
just putting it out there. Songs like full on
No, not
everything
really.
inside the
Just
song.
maybe the inspiration behind songs like come to me in a dream.
Hey,
You guys should not come and kidnap
we'll
me.
provide a bed for her wherever she goes.
Exactly
I
right.
think
You
what I
never know what will come out.
what I like about her is that she's definitely not mass market. That's one thing that's there.
But I wish
It's-
it was.
it's
But I wish it
crossover.
was.
I can't give that wish thing because to be honest, like she can take her music anywhere, and the only thing that puts that imprint of being Nigerian is when she throws in that pitch in there.
Mm.
Whereas pitching with class,
Yeah.
that's one thing that we don't hear very often. Pitching with class that you can actually send anywhere and just have it just going around the world. Be like, you know what, my Nigerian passport is here, but I don't have to put it on your head and stamp it on your.
Thinking about that.
This is what I was saying about just before the show, right? About how Whenever it's Jeff, it's Western tailored. So nobody's surprised.
We
Nobody's
have to go on a
surprised.
break before the shade
Nobody's
gets even shadier on the show. Remember
Yes, sorry.
0809 440 981 for WhatsApp. Send your YouTube messages up on the live stream, youtube.com/smooth981. Smooth 981 FM Lagos. My God, my brain. Let's just take the break.
Cill, so what is this geography
My
thing?
God.
What did you study?
Law.
Law.
Yeah, I just did a bit of research.
Sorry, guys.
That means just a very.
I thought it was an interesting name. I was like, okay, let's find out what SI double L means, and then I stumbled on it. And I thought it was like something that resonated.
It's something that I did with my company name as well. So my company name is Sabrina Concepts, and
Sabrina.
Concepts. And I wanted to see what my name meant. I looked in Greek, I looked at Italian, I looked at Sicilian, and you had Godofino being the Greek one, which I was like, you can't do that. I had Pecorino and then something Ceferino. Alright, so I was like, well, this SEFE is not bad, but let's change that F to a V. So we have Sabrina Concepts.
Okay, I'm not alone.
So that's how I got
I'm
my
not
company
so
name.
weird.
No,
Maybe-
but he didn't dream. But he didn't dream. So I think it's very important. The dream part of it is a very important.
No, I lived in reality.
Yes,
She was in the Matrix.
Ah, yeah.
Matrix. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay. Who else is...
So, but Satarata, yeah, tell me, why did you put remix on this?
Well, because someone did a remix and I really liked it.
Oh,
Yeah.
just independent of you.
Yes. And sent it to me. And the person, no, not independent of me. He actually asked for the vocals.
Okay.
And then did the remix. So I thought I should use it.
So why not an album?
What is an album?
Why do you do this to me?
What's that story? Because I feel like a lot of artists these days are very shy about, yeah, or very shy about taking out an album.
I don't know. I didn't think about doing an album, I guess. Maybe if I thought about it.
Because it's songs, right?
Should I just put it in
It feels like two more songs and you're in album territory, and especially for the kind of music that you do. In fact, I was thinking about the market and I said to myself, like, what would be great is if you can pull it off. Is to like do several pop-up shows. I feel like the music is so good for live. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a listen, but it wasn't entirely like my plans to do something like that.
that would be great.
I missed out on
How
stuff.
do you
What was happening?
reach out to folks?
I sent I feel like this is about to
What?
drag
You
me.
don't have like an email and stuff?
I do. I feel like this is about to drag me, but I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
We'll
gotta
ask
get
you on
you
air
in
then.
10 seconds.
That's what's good.
Ask her on
We'll
air.
ask you on air.
But we have to do news.
This is Mr. C, and you're listening to Smooth 98.1.
Yes, you know what? Love music, love life, and love the grapevine because we got the news for you. So let's get into it now. So, yes, today you get to be a part of the crew. Look at her eyes darting left and right. What's
Like,
about to
what's
happen to me?
She's just being so silly.
No.
Yeah,
So,
actually.
like I was saying,
Mhm.
no. So what we do whenever we have a guest on is we just put you into the loving, warm embrace of the grapevine crew, complete with all the spikes as we venture into the news and what news we have today. So let's start off with Thames. Now, Oris and Jeff, I think this is really the perfect blend of Nigerian and international coming together as we have Thames featuring on the soundtrack of the Black Panther sequel, Wakanda Forever.
He's about to give me some sort of shade right now.
No.
He's Nigerian
No,
and
that's not
Western.
happening. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm fine with this one actually.
Western Nigerian.
I think it's a big deal for Thames. Whenever anybody succeeds in the West as a Nigerian, we always think like, it means a lot for the industry she belongs to or he belongs to. But frankly, it's never really the case. So sad. Anyway, but yeah, so the good for Thames, I don't know if
I
this
have
means
to
anything for anybody else.
I have to see the rate at which I've been seeing Thames' name
Everywhere,
pop
right?
up everywhere. I was like, okay, so now we talk about Thames and Beyonce in the same sentence. We'll talk about Thames and Wakanda Forever in the same sentence. We'll talk about
should
Thames
be.
and a lot in the same sentence.
The girl is on a
Absolutely
roll.
fantastic.
So
yeah.
basically, what we are talking about, guys, we're talking about Thames and her cover of No Woman No Cry for the Black Panther sequel.
Trailer.
And it's a teaser
Which-
trailer, by
thank
the
you.
way. Just everybody should know, because quite frankly, we still haven't seen Black Panther, him or herself, In my view, if they want to keep it comic book accurate, it will be Shuri playing that role right now.
Mm,
But whatever the case may be, we do see Namor popping up in this one as well. But then back to Thames. I just love it. She has an eerie fantasticness with this cover to it. Like you have an emotional moment because it's not just that you're seeing something that Chadwick couldn't live for. I actually saw an interview this morning that he had done some time ago when people were asking about Black Panther 2, and he said he'll be dead.
Yeah.
He said he's dead.
please don't make
So
me
he's
cry
not going to be
again. I
there. So
can't.
that was an emotional thing on its own right. Then when you now see Thames and how she's able to convey some level of emotion that's
Okay.
going on here, it's dark, it's eerie, and it's fantastic at the same time. So it's just really, really fantastic to see and the first movie didn't have a lot of African artists on the album
Mm.
for something that was meant to be about,
Africa.
even though a fictional African country, still Africa based.
It's the same.
All right.
Did
So
you-
when
did
you
you-
have
did you-
Thames here and being on that level of character, that pedestal that she's in right now, it actually is a fantastic thing as well.
And not only that, but looking at the trailer, which came out at Comic Con, and the fact that it was her voice on that voice carried the mood, carried
The setting,
everything
yes, it
that
did.
that
It
trailer
did.
wanted to
It
say.
did. Yeah.
And it brought imaginary tears to
No,
my
I
eyes. But
understand
like,
that completely. I
yeah.
understand that completely. I was an emotional bit like this. Like, first of all, it's hard enough knowing that Chadwick can't be alive for this.
Yeah.
It's hard enough knowing what he had said and just being aware of that's the future that's going to be happening for him, or there's no future
Oh
in
my
that element
days.
there.
It's like Shaq
And
is tearing up.
then no, and then Thames comes through with such an emotional cover that conveys everything.
I'm
It's
telling
it's
you.
really phenomenal.
If you haven't caught it, please just go catch it because it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have lots of words on it.
I think the word is powerful.
It's
It is,
so
it is, it
powerful.
really is,
That's the
it really
word.
is.
Yeah.
It really
Horace,
is.
you're thinking. What are you
I'm
thinking?
It's really
Just like
nice.
there's a lot of sentimentalism going on here.
Go ahead and tell us.
That's
Then lay it out for us.
Give Thames a flower.
No.
Take the
I'll give her a
sentimental.
flower,
Just
but I
give
wanted
her.
to say that, I mean, as much as Thames is great on Twitter, I
Mhm.
wonder how much of it is due to the producer actually, and due to what Jeff Adventure I just mentioned, the idea that we know Chadwick isn't going to be in this particular sequel. So I think all of these things combine. So if that song was used in a different context, I do not think that these imaginary tears, would actually fall.
I don't
You
think
know
really.
what?
Because I wasn't even thinking in that direction when I heard it, and I still felt the same.
But no, there's no how you won't think about it.
No, but
That
I-
was
No,
that's
I
big
wasn't
news. It's
actually.
impossible to not think about
No,
it.
I wasn't.
Not even
Trust
conscious, I'm
me.
saying just
Horace,
subconsciously.
no,
Or
I
subconscious.
I'm not disagreeing with you here.
Yeah,
In
but
fact,
Cill is.
No, I wasn't actually.
No, I'm not saying you don't have to think
I
about
wasn't
it.
thinking
You know the
about-
story is already in your
Oh my
head. You know
God,
Chadwick
this
is
is
not
why-
there.
Think of it
You
this
know,
way.
no.
Think of it this way.
Yes.
We've seen something similar, but in a different context.
All right.
When Beyonce did Back to Black,
Yeah.
Mm.
all right, which was a cover of
The Amy Winehouse song.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And she gave a different emotion. It was for that horrible, 50 Shades movie, I think, or something. But it gave a different emotion
I
to
didn't-
it.
No,
I
don't
And
have
that's, and,
that.
that's, and that's
I
where
can't-
Thames
I don't know
comes
about that.
through. That's where Thames comes
Yeah.
through with this song, giving a different emotion to an original song.
Yeah.
It's not
And that's a very
stop
powerful
saying
thing to
different
achieve.
emotion. It's making me feel.
It's-
Anyway,
It's making you
enough.
feel emotions. That's what you're supposed
Yes.
to be
He
feeling.
doesn't
No,
want to.
no,
He
no,
doesn't
no.
want to.
I'm like
feel.
sentimentality is just.
I get it. I'm only allowed one smile a day, so it's cool.
Look,
Exactly.
so all I'm thinking about is Wiz Khalifa and Fast and Furious, and that's where they
Yes.
use
Yeah,
that.
but the same thing, right?
No, so that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing, and it's not a bad thing. For me, it adds. I like the fact
Mhm.
that
No,
I
I'm not
get
arguing,
those
no.
memories and I get those emotions added to the song. It's just the same way that when I watch a music video and I
Yeah.
hear the song for the first time, it elevates the song.
Yes.
It's not. It's
No. I'm not saying it's a
No.
terrible thing. I'm just trying to say that let's be clear. If you heard that song without that backstory, it wouldn't feel as painful as it does.
He's
I
saying
want-
let's
All
be
I'm saying.
heartless.
so. That's really what he's saying.
Still wants
So
to really,
here's the
still is
thing.
really like no.
would still
For somebody who has a
please,
dark,
please.
album about romance,
Wow.
yes, this is very sentimental. Actually,
Right now, you're being
Straight
unsilly.
bullet.
You are
Straight
being
bullet.
unsilly right now. You are being very unsilly.
People, let the people hear. So let me take some messages now. Oh, Akemi says, Cill Soul's music sounds amazing. And
It does.
congrats to Thames on singing the soundtrack for Wakanda Forever. And Tosan says, I'm enjoying what I'm hearing so far. Whilst Tyre says, thou should not forget to give Miley family his royalty. Whilst Lenin says, in response to Cill's the post we did. It says lovely music. Oh, we're
Thank
glad you
you.
like it. On
Wow.
Cill's behalf, even though she's right here.
Wait. So Cill had mentioned off the while we're off air
Wow.
that she's going to have a couple of live sessions in
Yeah,
August. So tell us about that.
definitely.
Yes, please.
I am a performer. I love performing. I love to see the energy. I love to see the joy in people's faces or sadness or whatever emotions while I perform. Like I had a listening party this month, like
Okay.
2 days before the
Did
album.
not invite us. So
No.
Let's
Yeah.
sing
Thank
that
you for
song.
talking on my behalf.
let us rectify this.
I've
going
been
forward,
trying to
please.
avoid that. I'm
Let's
sorry,
rectify
Jeff.
that,
I
please.
know that I should have invited you, but
Please, I also want to be invited for the next one. I don't care about Jeff.
sure.
I want to be there.
Is
Yes.
each person
So, but
for
how
themselves?
do you get across to your fans? I mean, to tell them this is happening. How
Well,
does that
I usually invite one-on-one. I have a mailing list also.
work? Please, I will be send my email after the show.
Once again, we are here. We are not told. Just call
This is
us.
And then
this is
And then I
elitism.
have a
Elitism.
WhatsApp group for some of my fans. We call the group Silicon Valley.
Oh
I love it. I love it.
Very nice.
wasn't expecting
Tech bro.
I love it.
I was not expecting that.
It's like they came up with the name. We had a couple of naming ceremonies.
Is that the name of the album?
Wow.
I love it. That's the second album. That's the second album.
Silicon Valley.
Ooh, okay, hold on one second. Now going back to Wakanda Forever, got this message in from Danny K, who says, first of all, congratulations to Thames on this one. And is it only me thinking that Michael B. Jordan should be the next Black Panther?
But his
No,
character
that
died
can't
in the
happen.
first one.
No, but they were planning on bringing his
We can
character
resurrect
I heard
people
that.
in
But please,
Marvel.
Disney should stop that thing.
It's not your fault.
No,
No,
they
you don't know
plan-
that there's resurrection technology.
back. They plan on bringing his character back in some way somehow. I know that I saw it on
I saw that-
IMDb
I
that
saw
he
that
was
too.
listed still as Killmonger then. So but they can't put him. They would be better off putting what's Winston Duke Mbaku.
No, he's
as-
back. He's in the
as
trailer
that.
actually.
Yeah.
He's
actually in the
there.
trailer.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's there.
But to be comic book accurate, it has to be Shuri that becomes the next Black Panther. But we don't see that just yet, and I think that's part of the reason why they're giving a teaser, just to get people ready to like this is gonna surprise you and hit you hard. But let's just see how it goes.
But the question now is, but I mean, speaking personally, or not personally, for you, Jeff, Letitia Wright played Shuri, right?
Yes,
Do you think she can carry a film?
I don't think that she can carry Black Panther,
Yes,
so to
the
speak.
thing.
But here's the difference. The difference here is that there's a lot of demand for it. There are a lot of emotions that are tied to it. So whether or not she's in that role means that people are still going to go and see it in mass. Now it's up to people. Think of it this way, all right? We didn't know what to expect when Daniel Craig was cast as 007. But
Well, I knew what to expect. I was angry.
So let's see.
I was very angry.
So we just have to see how it goes. 'Cause
So-
it's a different direction because it will be a woman who's playing the title. The
yes,
title
but I'm
role,
saying a
which is
woman
not
who
big
doesn't
deal.
have.
Now
I don't know,
here's
I
the
don't know.
thing for
Doesn't
me,
have what?
right?
She
Because
doesn't
for me, Letitia
sufficient gravitas. She doesn't want the
Letitia
Oscar yet.
Wright does not quite have the charisma
Yes.
that I would want for her to take the titular role. I'm just putting
That's
it
the
out
truth.
there.
That's the truth. Yeah.
However,
If the character was British, then yes.
Whatever she was, she
not
just doesn't
even
have
that.
it. She doesn't
Just
have
Letitia
the.
Roll's person. I
Yeah,
don't.
she
I
doesn't
don't
have it.
see it. At least not yet.
Not
Who
yet,
knows what will
certainly not.
I
happen
get where you
further
come
down
from.
the
I
line.
Same, but
However, there are different flavors that you can bring into this, right? So look at to take it to TV. But look at Supergirl. Look at what they
No,
did with
please.
Supergirl.
Oh my
and
goodness.
the
Oh no, no.
Uh-uh.
Shokpe, what's the next story?
No,
please?
we have to. I'm going to because I get to
will
people.
not-
That's why I'm
Yes.
sitting in this seat and
Yeah.
Chef tried to take it over during the break.
Ah,
Yeah.
go
So
for
look
it,
at Supergirl. Thank you, so.
Oh my
And what they
goodness.
did, they did a complete ensemble series.
Oh,
I'm
God.
putting it out there. They can do the same thing
Chokpe, thank you.
with
Next.
Black
I'm the
Panther
cheerleader.
What's happening
2,
next?
3,
Cheerleader.
4, 5, and 6.
Exactly.
10.
Still is going to write the.
It's not your
the
fault.
soundtrack.
It's not your fault. All right, Emma from Lagos says Thames is on a roll now. Amazing. And Free Mind is on the top 100. It looks like Wakanda Forever timeline is set after Thanos' snap. So who knows? Whilst Tosan says, Oris, leave the backstory alone. It's amazing that Thames is the voice I'm hearing on Wakanda Forever.
Period.
That's all.
See these
That
people.
is all, man.
I'm sorry. I am here as an analyst. I will analyze. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. And who is this person? Who's okay? There is no name to this one, but it's a long message and it's all for you. So, and this is what
Ah.
we use to wrap up the
Yes,
show.
Sue.
So, Dear Cill, dear Grapevine, Cill Soul is underrated. Since she started music from day one, her kind of music, lyrics, delivery, and message is unmatched. Her music and personality is not on anywhere. It's new, it's not what you expect normally. That is what makes her music lit. And on the Black Panther trailer, it's a whole kind of emotional feel. There is a twist that will trigger a lot of emotions in the movie that's hidden inside the trailer. That's why the trailer had 10. Something unexpected and still mind blowing. And that's all, folks.
What? Sorry, Seal or Seal Soul?
Cill.
What is-
Cill is the handle.
Oh, but it's also on YouTube.
Find her
It's
at
on
Cill
YouTube.
Soul.
Well, you know, you
YouTube,
need to have a
Twitter,
name and a surname. so-
Instagram.
Yeah, and the Silicon Valley.
Soul is the
Soul
surname.
is- I see,
If you're in
okay.
that WhatsApp fan group chat,
Yeah.
you are very, very lucky.
Honestly.
Yeah.
All right, so you've already told us where we can find you. So in order for us to find you live,
Mhm.
how do we get all of that notification?
Exactly.
Find
We
me
know
live.
August.
Mm-hmm.
August
Mhm.
when and where?
Do you want me to drop my house address?
Please no.
Okay, so we should just be watching out for Cill Soul.
yeah. I think if you follow me on social media. Or
Yeah, all the
Jeff-
silly people.
Yes.
All the Silicon Valley
Yes,
people.
Jeff. I'm
y'all.
sorry. I've apologized again
I'm-
and again.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At Cill Soul, CILLSOUL. It's the same on literally every platform. So
Consistency is key. Thank you.
yes.
All right. And catch our people on
Yeah,
social
catch your
media.
wrist on Instagram, catch your wrist on Twitter.
Chef Jet 3000 Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget that next week Thursday, Little Black Book season 2 comes out, and I had a cameo in that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Oh yeah, okay. And I'm at Chuck Martins everywhere, including here on Smooth Breakfast, where I'll be with you at 9 o'clock for Lagos Talks.
Wow, I thought they were gonna kill me.
No,
I survived.
Whoa!
I survived,
Yes,
guys.
trust me.
We are not
Only
killers.
kill you with love. Maybe hugs.
I think the only person that should be afraid of coming onto the show, to be honest, probably me and Ade.
Oh, not on my live. I'm gonna take it out.
Are you a big fan of Yemi Alade, Seal? Because your music is like on the other
I'm gonna
spectrum.
go first.
It's like on the other spectrum of.
I'm gonna go
music.
first
I'm
before they
sorry,
drop
because
me.
I will go for that Beyonce
I think
thing.
she is actually an
All right.
amazing singer, but her music. Like,
I will go for that Beyonce
Yeah,
thing.
I've
and be
heard
like,
her
what
sing
were you
once or
doing?
twice.
I can't.
Yarrow, Master, Clear Road, Opodogu.
Okay,
We
oh,
my
we
God.
need to give them the action.
Okay.
No, but that's her. Such terrible writing every single time.
Horrific.
Ah,
Yeah.
Marvel can change any story they want. He has to be worthy to hold the hammer before. No, story don't change. So can even rent out his
It's
hands.
such a
My God.
review done. I think I can't remember the festival she was performing. Oh my god, I was cringing.
I remember that she went like, oh.
I was like, okay.
There's a song that she does that I like, but the thing of this is that sometimes just get writers. Just get, there's nothing wrong with
Funny, the
getting
song actually
writers.
brought her out was actually such a well-written song tonight.
It was, yes, it was, but then
that was
I
a
don't
very
understand.
well-written song. Actually.
For me, it's that you're on Beyonce's album and you don't take your time to actually do something about it on a Beyonce album.
I guess the idea for her is if it's not broken, why?
Are you still?
Well,